Warning, this is an adult-oriented podcast about really perverse things, like communication and consent. If you are under 18 and looking for answers to questions about sex or kink, please visit scarletteen.com. For the Dude Bro listeners, this is the nerdy shit. Fuck off!
Somebody help that poor submissive!
Look, up there in the sky!
It's a bird!
It's a plane?
Is that a flogger? Someone's gotta be having a good time.
As the kink signal shines brightly in the night sky, we know that there is fuckery afoot.
What kind of fucking town is this?
No worries, as they've listened to the Gotham Press beforehand, so all will be safe, sane, and consensual.
Well, that's reassuring.
Right?
Yeah, but what's the Gotham Press?
What is the Gotham Press, you ask?
It's about time you tell us, don't you think?
Well, I'll let the Caped Crusaders themselves educate you on that.
This is an ASMR podcast. Okay. This is perfect for the listeners. Icy Blast. Cool your thirst. We are not sponsored.
Please don't choke.
No, well, depending.
You are now listening to the world-famous Gotham Press podcast.
And the two guys, I don't know their names. One has a cross eye, and the other one is a pretty normal person.
Bridget Wilson.
Hey guys,
Veronica
we're gonna
Vaughn.
start the podcast or something.
Want to touch the hiney.
I'm bored.
Okay, Lala, you calm down over there.
Lala,
Be still the calamity that is your memory.
Hey, Lala, don't worry. We've started recording. We are live now.
Oh, we're live now.
Well, as live as we get.
Okay.
I apologize, Lala. I apologize. I know you didn't bring your crop this time, but it's okay. We will.
I got hands.
We will pay attention.
Okay. I'm also not Lala.
Close enough.
Just to be clear.
Close enough. You're sitting in Lala's spot.
Yeah. What did we say? Macro manager, which is odd because I'm the mini Lala, but I'm the macro manager.
Yep. You're either macro or a mini assistant manager.
Macro manager mini Lala.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow. Assistant micromanager.
Yeah. Either way.
I assist no one.
Hey, Greedy.
Yeah.
How you doing?
I fucked my hand up, and I'm suffering for it, so...
I'm sure you are. Hey, Gigantor.
Yes.
Welcome back.
Thank you for having
He doesn't
me back.
care about you or me.
No, he doesn't care about your hand. How's your hand?
No.
He can't masturbate anymore, so...
That is true. I can't.
Have you ever
I can't
heard about a
fucking jerk off.
stranger?
Not the stranger.
I think they call that sex.
That's another form of stranger, yeah.
Also, so we said the macro manager. You are neutral, yes?
Yes.
Hi, neutral.
Hello.
Welcome to a full episode of the podcast.
Yes, I've been on here before. Post tasting back earlier.
Post tasting back earlier.
Yeah. But this is my first proper I am a guest.
All right. Greedy,
Yeah.
where can they find us?
They can find us on any major podcatcher. So I recommend Podcast Addict because, I like that one. You can find
Also,
us...
he is not being paid by them yet.
I am not being paid by Podcast Addict.
Please pay him.
Come on, Podcast Addict, pay me. You can also find us on the web at gothampresspodcast.podbean.com. You can find us, email.
It's just gothampress.podbean.com.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
gothampresspodcast@gmail.com.
Yeah. But the important thing we were talking about, if you want to go to the full route, is patreon.com/gothampresspodcast.
Yes, that one is important.
Yes, please. We want you to be our patron so you can get all the extras that we give in. And you can join that for just $1 a month. We want you there. We want to give you everything we can. We want to just fill you with all the goodness that we have to give.
Oh, the goodness.
Ew.
I was like, if you just let it fill you. I'm like, okay, got it.
Yeah, that's what I was like. Yeah.
Yeah.
And everybody's looking at me.
Well, I mean, direction.
Oh, you need direction? Greedy?
Where else can they contact us?
They can also call Candy Sweet Box.
Area code 805-303-1173.
Not 805?
No.
805.
Oh, it's magic. You know.
I was thinking O'Reilly.
Wow.
Auto parts.
Oh, no. We don't get paid by O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Unfortunately, not yet.
Pay me. What?
I have a very important question.
What's that?
How's your pull-out game?
Well,
Wait, first of all, do you know what pull-out game is?
it's kind of unnecessary, but if it were necessary, I'm sure it would be pretty strong.
Your pull-out game is strong.
How about you? How's your pull-out game?
Mine is really good.
Wait, hold on. I want us. Please, Neutral, tell us about your pull-out game.
My pull-out game is the strongest of them all.
Do you
Yeah, I
encourage them
can't
to
get
pull
anyone
out, or-
pregnant, actually.
I mean, I'm sure there are ways.
For me, there's no such thing as pull-out game at the moment.
Yeah, he doesn't pull out. He pushes past all the vitals.
It's straight to the heart.
Wow. Wow.
That's the way to anemic princess's heart.
Is all the cum right on her heart?
Yep.
I love when he comes in my heart.
Brad, you know what you must do.
Oh, no.
Wait, what?
Make a new kink on Fed about it. Yeah, make it a fish.
My child is busy. I can't think of the word. Embroidering right now.
I was going to say masturbating.
No.
I was going to say
I don't know.
crocheting, so.
I'll have.
I almost said that, but I'm like,
I'm
that's not.
embroidering myself, so technically,
Nice work.
I'm feeling myself.
We need to have pictures of that when it's done, because that's
You're up
damn
for
fine
it.
work.
Okay.
All right. No. So PayPal has pulled out of Pornhub. Do you know why PayPal was even in Pornhub?
No, why?
Because they want money.
No, because you have lots of live performers
Yeah.
for Pornhub,
Uh-huh.
and a lot of them will be paid through PayPal.
Yeah.
PayPal isn't a big fan of anything adult-oriented.
Fucking prudes.
And so now...
This is why PayPal will never endorse us.
Right. But this is also why now thousands of performers via Pornhub are just fucked as far as money's concerned.
Yeah.
I was about to say, like, performers on Pornhub are fucked.
That wasn't where I was going, but I see where you got
Well
there.
played, Gigantor. Well played.
But, like, financially.
Financially fucked.
That's the worst kind of fuck.
Yeah.
Prostitution,
Is the worst kind of fuck?
financially fucked.
Yeah, no, I see, yeah.
Yeah,
So
you
yeah.
important hit.
That's really unfortunate and kind of sad because it often feels like the world is moving in a progressive way of like acceptance and of of sexuality and kinky stuff, and then then something like that happens. It's like, oh no, we still can't talk about sex, and still can't.
Well,
yeah.
We live in the state of the United States that claims to be the most progressive, the most accepting of everybody. And yet, what was it? 2 years ago, a law was put in place that prohibits any porn being recorded without using condoms.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
And the majority of the porn industry has since left California.
Yeah, I like to think that that's well intentioned.
I don't give a shit if it's well intentioned. it was purposefully done to chase that business away because ew.
I'm kind of curious how much money they lost from doing that.
Estimate was like $1.5 billion per year
Yeah,
in taxes.
That's not surprising.
Tax revenue has plummeted from that.
Okay, everyone, let's go back to no condoms. Get that 1.5 billion. Back.
No, seriously, porn is a gigantic industry,
It
and
is.
pulling out of it is yeah, pulling out of it is a stupid financial decision.
So I got a question: is there like any reason why these performers can't use like Venmo?
I'm sure they can, but
It's not as
The
secure.
infrastructure is already set up on PayPal.
yeah, everything's already set up. Even Pornhub was like, "Hey, they are devastated by this."
Yeah,
Like the company Pornhub was like, "We are devastated," because Pornhub is for all intents and purposes, a good company.
They're a mom and
Yeah.
pop's company.
No,
No,
I thought-
not
no, okay, they're not. No, they're not.
Mom and
I'm just thinking about mom and pops now.
well, they're
You
like
can find that on Pornhub,
like a
I'm
son
sure.
and
Find it on Pornhub.
stepmom type.
Yeah,
company.
yeah, they're a son and stepmom. Yes.
Yes.
Stepsis, stepbro, stepdad.
I actually
not
like
blood
every year when they
related.
pull out their analytics for these are the types of porn that people are watching.
Oh, so a while back, a sibling of mine who will remain nameless informed me that our fair town is the anomaly of California. No other major city in California has the number one searched porn as stepmother and stepson.
Wow.
Bakersfield claims that title. That is the most searched porn in Bakersfield.
Oh God.
You know what? I will admit I have contributed to that at some points. As greedy fist bumps
Pound
me.
it, brother.
I think unfortunately I have too, because with some of my favorite porn actresses,
And greedy has fist bumps.
they
Gigantor.
have the title of it be stepmom. So I'll be like, stepmom Sarah J. I'm like, no, like she ain't stepmom to anyone.
Excuses.
You know, if she's old enough to get married, she can be a stepmom, even though she looks like neutral. You know, same age.
You can't be. Oh, I guess technically for a stepmom. I guess. Oh God,
Yeah.
that makes me feel weird.
Riddle me this: if you married a guy, assuming for love, just like Anna Nicole, and that guy had a 18, 19-year-old son, and this son was fucking hot.
Oh God, no.
Riddle me this:
Oh God, it's so weird. Oh God.
would you fuck his son?
No.
Well, the real question is, greedy, when she did fuck someone, what did she say? Call me mama?
Notice when.
Oh no, no.
God.
What did you say, greedy?
Well, she said, she said, you said when she fucks his son. So
Yeah.
yeah,
If I married this guy for love, then no.
just like Anna Nicole.
But if you did it for money,
For the love of money.
she said okay. So
Okay,
I
okay.
yeah.
I'm
Remember.
continuing. Okay, but
Remember.
I'm not going to do that.
MSGs are safe. WMDs were in Iraq, and Anna Nicole married for love. Okay, just remember that.
Okay. We'll remember.
Oh, don't believe anything the greedy says. I believe everything the greedy says. Child, don't believe anything the greedy says. Bunner, don't believe things the greedy says.
God, like his whole entire base. is
Anybody
turned on
else?
him.
Yeah, I kind of believe everything the greedy.
Believe in the greed.
Bring
like-
on the greed.
Greedy hasn't
I
given
will
me a
now
reason.
bask in the glow.
Greedy has not given me a reason to not believe everything he says.
He has fooled you all.
So
And you know what? I think
Pornhub pulling out.
I think the people at Pornhub need to just say, you know what? We're sorry. PayPal, you suck. We're going to find something else to do.
I wonder if there's a way that they could do like an umbrella thing, where
You want them to buy PayPal?
well, no. I'm saying they have a shell company, where the shell company hires them out and then subcontracts to Pornhub, and Pornhub, pays the shell company. The shell company officially has no connection to Pornhub, so said entities could get their pay from PayPal, and Pornhub would be none the wiser.
Oh, the problem is that with PayPal, if they even get a whiff of anything,
Yeah, they're all
adult,
strict about it, from what I've heard.
Yeah,
How many shell companies can we make in a day?
you want to play the shell game? Is what you're saying?
I want to play the shell game with PayPal.
Well, I mean, like realistically though, that's not going to happen, right? Like,
Realistically, probably not.
no,
I'm just throwing it
just
out
ends
there.
up being like this really awful circumstance where all these sex workers are suddenly not getting the money they deserve, and it's just kind of sad. I don't like that happened.
I don't
Stupid
think anybody
PayPal.
does.
Okay, since we're on this topic, Captain,
Yes.
who's your favorite porn star?
Well, currently or all time?
All time.
Oh God.
Oh, well, there is an African American porn actress named Sierra.
I know Sierra.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know her personally. Oh my god.
But yes, that is
you know
because she is like every time she's in porn, she is like happy, like, oh yes, this is what she's enjoying herself.
Yeah.
There are sometimes you watch porn, you're like,
It's
oh, yeah, they're doing it just for the check.
Uh-huh.
Every time she does it, she seems like she's actively enjoying the scene.
Okay. How about you, Neutral?
I don't know any other names.
Okay, give us a porn that he's in. He, she, whoever.
They.
Well, she doesn't. She does these like she's in her car.
Google it.
Okay.
Pornhub it.
She's in a car. Is it Bang Bros? Do you watch Bang Bros stuff?
Fake Taxi.
Fake Taxi.
No.
Gigantor, who's yours?
Oh god, I hate when people ask me favorites because I can never have an outright favorite.
Okay, give us the top 3 or an estimate of that area.
So, Belladonna,
Okay.
Sarah J,
Yeah.
and the third one's a bit rough.
What's his name?
I think I'm gonna go with the. Well, when I say the name, you're gonna say, it's Cody Lane.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm familiar.
Yeah.
I personally fancy Brandy Love, and if I had a all-time male porn star that I looked up to, I would say it's going to be oh my god,
James Dean.
brain fart. I can't remember his name now. No, he was in Boondock Saints. Oh my god.
He's a what?
Yeah, the Boondock Saints. With
was he one of the main guys?
he was Papa Joe's second hand.
I have no idea.
I'm lost. But our listeners will know. And hey, listeners, once you hear this episode, please just blast Greedy on any of our social media to let him know who it was.
I'm surprised no one said Lisa Ann.
I enjoy her stuff, but I'm not like, oh my god, I have to see it.
Oh, what's the name of that? It's like Mia something.
Mia Khalifa?
Khalifa, yeah.
No, actually, I just listened to another podcast that she was on. She kind of bashed the porn industry really bad. Like, she only worked for it for like 6 months. No, she worked for a year, and she only got paid for like 3 or 6 months worth of her work.
I just remember the dude's name.
Huh?
Ron Jeremy.
Ah, yes. Ron Jeremy, yes. I've actually met him once.
He's in a lot of things.
But no,
he's in a lot of someone's too.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I said that wrong. It wasn't that she only got paid for a certain amount of months. She only got paid like maybe $1,300 for the work that she did for that first year.
Damn.
Yeah, she got fucked over, and not in the good way.
Yeah, that's shitty.
Yeah,
it's like surprise anal shitty.
Ew.
Well, I mean, not my kink, but you can have your own kinks, Captain. It's okay.
This is a non-kink shaming podcast.
Non-kink shaming.
I'm not shaming any kink. I'm just saying that's not for me.
To your non-conformist kinks.
Non-conformist.
Cheers. Raises
First
a
of the day.
glass. It hits a plastic cup with it.
Yep.
With neutral.
Hey,
bourbon.
But as we were saying, Pornhub, please pay your people. PayPal, you suck balls. Hey, who's seen the new Sonic trailer?
I just saw it 2 seconds ago.
Hold on. Gigantor, you raised your hand, but have you seen it?
Yes, I've seen it.
This is an audio podcast.
I was waiting for Neutral to say something because she's the one I want to hear the opinion on the most.
Well, I don't know why that would
because you just saw it like 15 minutes ago, so it's fresh in
I
your
don't
head.
know that much about Sonic. All I know is that it looked bad before, and now it looks
better.
Still not great, but better.
Wait, why is it still not great to you?
To me, well, I don't. Okay, this is just kind of like personal opinion. I don't like the kind of really bright color that he has going on. It doesn't seem like it fits with the with the rest of the world that he's in. I don't know. It looks better. But just the whole way it looked like it was shot was just very...
Well, they kind of explain where like he's from like another like reality or dimension. So like that could explain that coloring. But
sure.
How he is, colors and all, that is exactly how he is in the cartoons.
Yeah, in the cartoons.
In the video
games.
And it's commercial. This is basically how Sonic has looked for 20 plus years.
Hold on, I have a question. B, have you ever seen Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
No.
It's on Disney Plus. I can pull it out.
Well, we're not going to watch the whole movie. First of all, I recommend you watch it. Great piece of film. Huh? Oh, yeah, Bed Knobs and Broomsticks. But no, Who Framed Roger Rabbit first. I bring that up to say, I understand where you're going with as far as how bright he is in contrast to the rest of the world. But that's been something that is usually done when you have a cartoon coming into the quote-unquote real world.
Okay. Here's what I think would have been really, really cool. This is just something that I thought about when the trailer first came out and like discussed this with a few of my friends, right?
Okay.
I think it would be okay, sure. You just showed me Rod. Yeah.
A picture of it.
I think it would have been amazing if what they had done was like, you know how the Miles Morales Spider-Man movie had a very comic booky feel to it and a totally new different animation style?
Yes, it was beautiful.
If they had done like pixel version, like the whole movie was just pixelated animation and had that very like video game look. Yeah, like Sonic-y feel to it. I think that could have been really, really cool if it had been done in a special way. It's just a thought that I had a million years ago. But that's, I think, a good way to adapt a video game into a movie. I've never seen a video game adaptation. I've never seen or heard anybody like any video game adaptations into movies.
Like,
Most people
I
don't.
agree with that. But with what they're doing is they're doing live action movies, like they did the live action Detective Pikachu. But this is all in plans to get the Super Smash Bros. Movie.
I wish.
I hope.
Yes. I was going to say, the more important thing that everybody's glossing over, it's not the Mario Brothers movie. Why are you looking at me, Jack? Wait, have you not seen the Mario Brothers movie?
Oh, the one with Danny DeVito way back when?
Oh, God. It wasn't Danny DeVito.
Was it?
Bob Hoskins.
It was a short, fat guy. And I'm like, Danny DeVito every time.
Bob Hoskins, John Leguizamo. I can't remember the guy who played Bowser.
Danny DeVito.
No, it wasn't Danny DeVito. God. But
no,
unless you
you're
say
right.
anything else, I'm positive it's Danny DeVito because that's the only thing I've heard.
Like, no, he's right. Bowser isn't Danny DeVito or anything like that. Princess Peach.
Princess Peach is Danny DeVito?
That's horrible. Yeah.
I think he would be pretty.
I typed in Danny DeVito and like the third thing that came up was Super Mario Bros.
What? Danny DeVito's never had anything to do with Super Mario Brothers.
Apparently he does now.
Super Danny DeVito.
Super Danny DeVito.
He's going to play Mario.
I guess it's because like everyone confuses him.
Yes.
With Bob Hoskins.
Yes. Yeah, no.
But it's a common mistake, at least you know that.
Which the funny thing is with Bob Hoskins was also the main male lead in Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
Funny enough, I actually saw something that said Danny DeVito was supposed to be Mario in Super Smash Bros.
Oh, God. I hope not.
No, like it was legitimately gonna happen.
Anything about him being Princess Peach? Because that, I'm on board.
I'm so on board. Especially if they bring his character from Always Sunny.
I've never seen Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Oh my gosh.
You're missing out.
I've heard.
But sorry, but we missed the big thing in the Sonic trailer. Jim Carrey.
Oh yes, yes. I believe Jim Carrey's going to do an amazing job as Robotnik.
Mustache?
Yeah.
Yeah. What about the mustache?
It was just a lot to
Have
handle.
you never? Well, no. You said you never played Sonic before, correct?
No, never played Sonic.
Okay,
Sonic,
so you don't know that mustache was tame in comparison to the actual Robotnik.
What's the name of the character again?
Robotnik?
Robotnik?
Dr. Robotnik?
Okay, it was Doctor.
Mr.
Doctor.
Roboto.
So I'm going to pull up a picture for you, Neutral, and show you what the mustache for Dr. Well, they call him Dr. Eggman.
Yeah, they call him Dr. Eggman now, but it's actually Dr. Robotnik.
Eggman. That's nasty. I'm just imagining a man made of eggs.
So this is the character from the game.
Oh, I see why he's called Eggman.
Yes.
You see it, but you see that mustache.
I do. Yeah, see, that is a lot of mustache to handle. But in a cartoon, that looks rather tame. In real life, as a person, his mustache is just so much to handle.
Actually, I don't remember in the original trailer that they showed the one with the bad CGI Sonic. they showed a clip at the very end of that trailer with Jim Carrey in the actual Dr. Robotnik garb. I don't remember if he had the big mustache in that. Do you?
I have it right here.
I think so. Yeah, he did. Yeah.
Okay. All right. I thought I just wasn't sure. Okay.
Yep.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I'm so excited.
I just saw a picture of the,
Of Robotnik.
oh, God.
Of Jim Carrey with the glorious mustache.
Oh, my God. The mustache of at least 50 men.
So here's the question. Gigantor,
Yes.
are you going to go see it on opening day?
Yeah, to support the company because they actually listened to the fans' feedback and they actually acted on it and did what the fans wanted.
Here's my
I
question.
do support that, actually. Yeah,
Are
that's
you
really
going?
good.
Are you going to take Anemic to go see it?
Yes. Because Anemic and I are in agreement with what I just said.
I was going to say. So that's going to be your Valentine's Day date.
Yeah, well, like we can't bitch about like companies not listening to the consumer and all that stuff, and then when a company actually does listen, you kind of can't ignore it. You got to go support it.
Yes.
To show the other companies.
Use your capitalism dollars wisely.
Yep.
Yes, that's correct.
That is capitalism as it should be.
Oh shit, Greedy's still here?
Yeah, you haven't been talking.
I was listening. Come on.
We were having a great conversation. Greedy just absorbed everything.
Besides, there's something weird with my throat right now.
Sorry about that.
I feel like it's the something weird that only eating a vagina would cure. So
I mean,
I'm sorry to tell you, I have one of those.
I didn't...
I hope the mics picked that up.
I hope so.
I think it did.
Yes. All right. So everybody's in agreement. Sonic looks better. Sonic will hopefully be good.
I actually predict it will be one of the top selling video game movies of all time.
Hopefully, at least it's not Street Fighter.
So real quick, since I feel like we've hit a stopping point with that topic.
Have we?
I think so.
Okay.
Black or white?
Who are you asking?
Both of our guests.
Gigantor.
This
is your moment.
I see.
Yeah.
Oh,
No, I wasn't asking. Do you prefer black guys or white guys? Well, Gigantor, do you prefer black guys or white guys?
Not guys. Not guys.
Bastard.
Also, Greedy. I mean, who really prefers white guys?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Take a white card. Seems like less pressure.
The white man's dangerous, but
White card.
she's okay with that. Anemic.
Black or white?
I'm going to go with black.
Black. Captain, black or white?
Wait, why am I filling one out?
Well, I feel like it's time that we did something too. Okay.
New season
So,
and everything.
Why don't
as
you
this
guys ever
game
do
goes-
anything?
As this game goes,
I do everything all the time.
black or white, our guests, the new guests, and granted, sorry, Gigantor, I have failed the last 2 times you've been on to get you a black or white.
Greedy.
Whatty?
You have failed this podcast.
I have. I've failed my podcast. I've failed my listeners, and I have failed you, and I apologize about that.
Listeners, if you know where that quote comes from, I will give you an extra entry into the giveaway.
Okay. Anyway,
I'm sorry, you were saying something, Greedy.
it occurred to me that we've only ever had our guests do this. So I thought it's high time that you and I both do it. And since I'm springing this on you without any warning, I'm going to give you the choice, black or white.
I always bet on black.
Racist fuck. So I'll be filling out a white card. The way this game
There's
goes,
so many statements I can't get one solid one in.
Do you want my black card?
The black cards? No, I don't care. I'll do the white card. It's okay. The black cards are a fill in the blank. Okay, you write out a statement that leaves a portion of it open that can be filled in with a white card. The white cards are the fill in. So, if you would, through the rest of the episode, please fill in those cards. And at the end of the episode, we'll be reading them, one black card to one white card, just to see how it goes.
Okay, that works.
I feel like I've done my part.
You feel like it, but it's not true.
I'll feel again then.
Are you done with that, Greedy?
Yeah, I'm done.
All right, perfect. Because something new happened this past week.
What happened?
There's a new streaming service in the world.
Yes.
Oh. Somehow I believe it's an evil corporation.
That's because it is.
Super is. It's so evil. But I love him so much.
Hold on. Neutral, why do you think it's evil?
Oh, Disney?
Yes.
Disney is evil because they they broke the copyright system in America,
They
first of
did.
all. And they are slowly but surely, and actually quite quickly recently, just getting that sweet entertainment monopoly of just all I don't know, every time it's hard to enjoy the things that are good media that you like without it being wrapped up in Disney's claws.
Tentacles.
Yeah. And they just own everything, and it's hard to like anything and have it not be Disney, and that's not how
Greedy.
it should work.
I kind of want somebody to. I'm pretty sure somebody on YouTube has already done this, but I need to find it. Done a version of I can't remember Ursula's song from Little Mermaid, but about
Poor Unfortunate Souls.
Yes, Poor Unfortunate Souls in regards to all the other companies that Disney has taken.
So,
You know, it's ironic that you go to exactly where you went. That they're becoming a monopoly, and they've bypassed and fucked up all of what?
I don't think you can have monopoly on entertainment, but the copyright, I'm agreeing with you guys.
No.
Okay, if I'm not mistaken, where she's saying they're becoming a monopoly is absorbing all the other entertainment companies. Okay,
Yeah.
by doing that, they are a de facto monopoly.
I gotta look up the default definition. I may be stuck on.
Monopoly is
19.
having a lateral and horizontal control on the industry.
My question is the industry have to be a necessity or not?
No, it does not
No, it
have
does
to be a
not.
necessity. What makes something a monopoly is that it has a big enough market, a big enough portion of the market under its control that it can
Control its competitors.
that it can control the price. Yeah, and in essence control its competitors and have lower prices when they need to weed other people out and higher prices when they're on their own. That's what makes monopolies so dangerous.
And that's what makes them an evil corporation. But getting back to what I was saying, what was it? I said monopoly and what else?
Copyright.
Copyright. The term that they lobbied for back in the 1930s.
I'm not sure.
They lobbied for Congress to allow copyrights to go to 99 years, and that time is almost up. Mickey Mouse is going to become public domain.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
You say that, but you know that Disney has
Disney
the
is
lawyer.
going
They're gonna do
to
something,
lawyer
yeah.
up, and they're going to lobby Congress and fuck you, you sons of bitches. They're going to lawyer up and lobby Congress and try and get that law changed to make it indefinite control.
Real
over.
quick, Greedy, I need to say something to the listeners. Listeners, thank you for listening to our podcast. This is probably going to be our last one for a while because we're going to have to deal with lawyers up our ass because of Disney.
Start playing Poor Unfortunate Souls.
I looked up when Mickey. I looked up when Mickey's supposed to become public domain. 2024.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
They've
So,
lost
it's
they've
coming
lost in
up.
court. I think twice now.
You act like they're going to
Good.
stop.
They
No,
won't
no,
stop.
I'm not saying that they're going to stop. I'm saying that there is knock on wood, a glimmer of hope.
A glimmer.
I'll
That
believe
at
it
the
when,
very least, copyright won't be irreparably broken. But
I'll believe it when 2025 comes and Mickey Mouse is still public domain. At that point, yeah, I'll put a little bit of faith back in the system, but it's not going to be much. Like smaller than a grain of salt.
Hey, Greedy. You know what's
What?
going to happen, right? They're going to officially find a way to kill off Mickey. Disney will. And then introduce Morty Mouse. So that then you can be sued for all of yours.
Steamboat Willie.
What about Steamboat Willie?
Well, that was the original Mickey Mouse.
Yeah, well, I'm saying they will find a way to just have another version thereof.
And technically, Mortimer Mouse was Mickey's rival for Minnie's affection.
I do not remember this.
Oh. Google. To the Google.
No, not right now, Greedy.
Oh, fine. I'm going to write it down.
So I looked up all the companies that Disney owns. And for a while, like, I'm a
Is it more than 100?
No.
Oh.
Not 100. But it is a hefty lot. I didn't know they owned Vice Media and Lifetime, for example. Fox Networks Group.
Yeah, I knew Fox.
ABC, I knew that because they always do the. You just won the Super Bowl. Where are you going?
I'm going to Disneyland.
ESPN, Walt Disney Pictures, of course, Marvel, Pixar, Lucas.
I'm curious to know how much money those football players get paid to say, I'm going to Disneyland after the Super Bowl.
Hey, guess what? More than we will make, like, all of us in this room combined, we will not touch it.
But I'm going to get my thoughts on Disney Plus.
Please do.
I'm enjoying it as a service right
okay.
now.
Have you had the troubles that many people have been complaining about, how it gets slow and crashes out?
Yes. That's what happens when 10 million people join in on the very first day.
Well, yes, I think that's a fair point.
Yeah.
And they'll probably fix it. But, the thing is, they don't have to, right? Like, they have so much content on there that even if it's slow and kind of crappy, people are still going to pay for it and they're still going to, have it there because that's where all the Disney content is. And if you want to have Disney content, that's where you need to be to get it.
And here's the other thing. Disney, they played a shrewd business move. They say, hey, here, have it for free up front.
Yeah.
Because what do they always say in the drug trade? First taste is free. Get you hooked in.
Got any crack?
Greedy.
I do find something funny because you guys have said, "Oh, look, I'm an evil corporation." Disney owns that joke.
What?
Yeah,
Do
because
they
that's from The
actually?
Simpsons.
On The Simpsons.
Oh, shit,
my
they do on
God.
The Simpsons now.
There's also a scene
Oh
in
my
The Simpsons
God.
where they're trying to kind of do like the Antichrist, like, "Oh, it's the mark of the beast," and it's like Steamboat Willie. Disney owns all the jokes that The Simpsons
Oh my God.
ever did, so they own their own jokes back to them.
So
Wow.
they own everything.
I did not realize that until, wow.
Have you noticed how I stopped watching The Simpsons?
I didn't realize you watched The Simpsons in the first place.
Oh, I guess that was before you and I moved in together.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah.
Shut up, child.
Child abuse.
Hey, brother, we still need to take the twins pictures.
We are not taking twins
Yes,
pictures.
take the twins
need to.
pictures.
Take the twins pictures.
No.
like
This is peer pressure.
Twins.
And I'm still
Twins.
saying no.
you guys
Give
look
it
so
in.
much alike. Greedy's
Yeah,
mistress
it's
got confused
it's
one night.
freaking uncanny. like you guys are. Look,
it wasn't that she got
physically.
confused. She just kind of saw a better option. That's all.
All right. Yeah, that's why she's with me. So
Well done, Greedy.
Just to-
Well done.
That was fast.
He knew what was happening. He's used to things going fast.
Oh. Just to give everyone the info, the first person to be paid for saying I'm going to Disneyland, I'm going to Disney World in this case, was Phil Sims, and he was paid $75,000.
What year?
87. Since then, other athletes, John Elway being one of them, they are paid preemptively to say it. So if their team wins, they will say it after the Super Bowl, meaning that Disney, at a minimum, assuming they pay one person from each team, pays $150,000 for somebody to say, I'm going to Disneyland.
You know what's funny? That's actually the cheapest commercial during the Super Bowl.
By a long shot.
How much is commercial space for
Oh
the
my
Super
God,
Bowl?
it's like
So
it's like multiple $1 million per
Yeah.
second.
My grandpa will watch the Super Bowl not for the game, for the commercials.
Well, most
There's like
people
a
watch for the
whole-
commercials.
Yeah.
Not most people.
but yeah,
As a
like,
football fan.
the time
not
slots
most people.
are expensive as hell.
Yeah.
And then you also have to have it be something original, something that will grab people's attention and entertain them. That's why there's always the top 10 best Super Bowl commercials of whatever year and top 10 worst Super Bowl commercials
Yeah.
of whatever year. Like, that's just how it is. Like, everyone knows the
What an America thing to do.
An America thing to do.
To watch something for the commercials.
Yep.
Okay, so for our international friends, tell us about how confused you are right now.
Yeah, that's actually people think that's why American football doesn't take off in other countries is because of how much of a football game is dedicated to ad space. Whereas like a soccer game, it's 45 minutes of soccer and then a break and then another 45 minutes of soccer. And a football game is, 3 hours and like a third of that is ad space.
My opinion was that they just had rugby, and rugby is much more violent, much more entertaining.
Oh yeah, our football players would get murdered playing rugby.
Oh my god, Brian.
Well, that doesn't make it I don't know. I don't what people say is that football is the thinking man's ideal form of violence and the violent man's ideal form of thinking.
Do I have to pull up the clip from this past Thursday? It's like, oh yes, it is the gentleman's form of violence.
Oh, where the guy ripped the helmet off the other guy and then beat him with it?
Yeah. That was insane. He's indefinitely suspended. Yeah. Miles something.
Miles
Teller?
Miles Garrett.
Miles Garrett, yeah, that's it.
And that is our sport ball segment for this episode.
You're welcome, people.
My sports ball team is superior to your sports ball team because they play harder at sports ball than your sports ball team does.
I root for the color
Go
blue.
Seahawks.
Hold on, Greedy.
I actually do have a team, guys.
Hold on.
I feel made fun of.
Excuse me. Replacement macro manager Lala.
Yes.
You're missing your important phrase right now.
That's dumb.
No.
I'm bored.
There you go.
I'm bored. This is boring. Let's move on.
But see, she actually enjoys the sport ball. So
I do.
It's not boring for her.
I do.
Only once.
The Seahawks beat the 49ers. They were undefeated, and we beat them, and it was the best thing that ever
Wait, did
happened
you
to
say we
anybody in the
beat them?
entire world. Yes.
So you're
She was there.
so your team is
Seahawks, 100%.
Seattle Seahawks.
Seattle Seahawks.
They're not the Colts, but
You don't even like football.
I do like football. That's like one of the few sports I keep up with.
I'm bored.
Color me.
I'm bored.
Incorrect.
I know you are, and we're gonna move on right now.
That's what Lala would be saying. We can talk football after, or foosball after.
Sport ball.
Foosball
Also,
Sport
yes,
ball.
I catch the reference there.
is the devil.
The devil. Okay. Hey, Greedy.
Yeah.
We have a magical word.
What's that?
Bird.
As I've said many times, it will never be that word.
We're the knights who say
Me.
And they demand. What do they demand, Greedy?
a shrubbery.
A shrubbery.
A shrubbery?
A shrubbery.
Sure.
Shrubbery. Real quick, everyone on the podcast, has everyone seen the movie?
Yes, I have.
I haven't. I don't
She
know what
has
this
not.
reference is.
Oh, no.
Hey, Captain, European or African?
I don't know.
Your mother was a hamster, and your father reeked of elderberries.
Smelt.
See, this is
smell-
what I meant
was it
by
smell of
elderberry?
my
I thought
nerd
it was
doesn't
reek.
mesh with your guys' type of nerd.
It's okay. It's all right. You've been keeping up with the rest of the podcast.
This is true.
So there are some parts where people just don't know. Like, there's a lot of times Greedo will be talking and I just
Zone right on out. I don't get it.
Like, there was one episode where Greedy was talking about, like, how many Manhattans it would take to power.
That was amazing, though.
I know. I was enjoying it, and then Lala's like, I'm bored. I'm like, no, this is amazing. I like this. Continue.
Oh, like how
powering the warp
when I was
drive
talking
on the
about
Starship
football,
Enterprise.
maybe.
When you're talking about what?
No, like, I'm down with you with football.
No, it was cool.
Yeah.
Move
but-
on.
Yeah.
So we have the word. The word is knee. Send that to Candy Sweet Box. How can they do that, Greedy?
They can call in.
Or-
No, call in. Just call in.
No, because I've had listeners come to me, not upset, but just surprised that they have to call in.
I want them to call in.
You may want them to call in, but they can also text Candy Sweet Box.
805-303-1173.
Yes, Greedy wants you to call, but we want you to reach out either with a call or a text. It's okay, because I know that some people just aren't on the phone people. Like, I don't understand it, but I know that they're out there. They're in here too? What are you showing him, Gigantor?
It is a meme.
What meme are you showing?
It
Let me
says,
see. I didn't finish that.
it's basically like the context is like a guy and a girl are talking about like her sitting on his face, and she's a thick girl. And she's like, "Are you sure?" And then it just shows the guy like laying down underneath her with like a full on chub. And it's just like thumbs up. Yeah, I'm
Let's
sure.
do this.
Bravo.
I mean,
If I was a thick girl.
Na, 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 na.
wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Greedy,
Hey, Woody.
you brought up something earlier.
What?
The next topic. You don't even remember what it was, do you? It's what?
Tailspin it.
Oh, yeah, that too. I forgot about Tailspin.
Oh, you weren't talking about that one?
I was not. But not you bring Tailspin up.
Okay. Well,
The next one will be about Tails, though. Not the character.
allegedly, they are going to make a Tailspin movie. Now, I've done a Google search, and I don't think it's true, but the claim is that they're going to make a Tailspin movie. For those of you that don't know what Tailspin is, it was a...
Well, what you do is you ask who knows about Tailspin.
Does anybody know about... Do you two know about Tailspin? Because I know he does.
No idea.
Once I'm done with my research. Oh, I remember this. I watched this a lot when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me see.
So it was a cartoon back in the...
Yes, still no idea.
Back in the 90s, yeah?
Yes, back in the 90s, talking
Yeah.
to the mic, Greedy.
Well, no, I was.
You were looking over me, but
I
you
know,
weren't
I was
talking to the
asking-
mic.
Yeah, whatever.
I was in the
Back in the
line.
90s, there was a cartoon called Tailspin. It was about a airplane pilot and his little sidekick, and they delivered cargo from one place to another.
The characters were based off of which Disney movie, though?
Off of the Jungle Book.
Yep.
There you go.
And it was a lot of fun. I mean, I remember waking up Saturday mornings and going out and watching my cartoons, and Tailspin was one of them.
Yeah.
But the claim is they were going to make a Tailspin movie much in the stylings of the new Sonic movie, So it's going to be augmented reality, if you will. There's going to be CGI on top of real stuff. Now, again, I've done a Google search for it.
I would think that sounds more like the Pikachu movie than
Pikachu. Yeah,
Yeah.
but
which I still haven't seen.
I've done a search for it and haven't found anything official. But if it does come back up, then we will tell you about it here.
Oh yeah, because I would love to see how Don Carnage is going to be implemented on this. Actually, speaking of Don Carnage, did you watch the new DuckTales at all?
I've watched a couple episodes. I just can't get into it, man.
Okay. Well, I was just going to say that they make not just a reference, but his character is actually in the new DuckTales.
Wow.
Yeah, he's a singing sky pirate. I think we lost our guest.
Yeah,
Apologies.
They're like looking at us like we've got lobsters
I know,
crawling out of our ears.
I know the original DuckTales. I know nothing of this new DuckTales.
I know
You haven't
Dragon
watched it at all?
Tales.
Dragon Tales.
Oh my god.
Is that what the two kids like? I wish with all my heart and they're holding a stone.
Yeah.
It's like a double-headed dragon.
Yeah.
It's a scale.
It's a dragon scale, yeah.
It sounds better if it's a dragon heart. I don't know why.
No, Dragonheart was a bad
It's,
1999 movie. I think it was-
Dragonheart is a little more violent.
I think it was
than Dragon
99.
Scale.
How does it go? Dragon Tales, Dragon Tales. Yeah, that's it.
I have no idea what we're talking about.
That should tell you, listeners, the age
How
gap
does it
between,
feel?
between the hosts and one of the guests.
And listeners, now we have age gap in the Gotham Press. And Greedy
My
is having a
existence
moment.
is to
Suddenly,
make you all
my
feel
mind-
old.
My mind has drifted into thigh gap and yeah,
Age gap with thigh gap?
thigh gap. Yes,
Thigh gap is unrealistic.
I agree.
True.
I agree, but it's still fun.
Yeah. If I was a thick girl.
Okay, and I completely lost where we were at. Oh, Tails.
So speaking of tails,
Speaking of Tails, Greedy, you brought up something about butt stuff.
Yeah, I'm kind of into it.
Butt stuff.
Apparently our guest is into butt stuff.
Huh?
Apparently one of our guests is into butt stuff.
Yes, one of our guests.
One of our other guests.
What?
Are you into butt stuff?
Yes and no.
Wait. Are you into butt stuff in your butt?
No.
Okay.
So that's what we're talking about today.
Where's
Well,
your
butt
sense
stuff in
of
his butt?
adventure, man?
Yeah, butt stuff on for men, and why it's sometimes a difficult thing for men to approach, because that's something that's going on in my life.
But there's a twist on her life. So, like, the thing with most guys, and I think maybe some you two can vouch for this, early on at least, is you're like, no anal on me or in me, but in you hell yeah.
Okay, so when I was in high school, yes, I was of that same, like, no, nothing's going in my butt, because that's pretty much how I was raised. Men don't take things in their butts.
Exactly.
Going through airport security.
No, not even then.
No.
I was going to say, unless they are, and I will try to be as PC as possible, unless they are, and there were much worse words used, unless they are homosexuals and doing things that are against the Lord.
Okay, that's how you were brought up.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had a bunch of uncles, and my dad was kind of like that, but not really. Like, he didn't care if it was up the ass or not.
Mm-hmm.
But I had a whole side of the family that was like really like that. So being a kid growing up with that I think it's like something in my mind I'm still fighting. But there's something not on my side, but on neutral side.
In my situation,
Yes, neutral.
there's just an aversion to butt stuff entirely, which is, I don't know, that I've never encountered that before in my life. Butt stuff's great.
Here's the thing.
Wait,
What were you going to say, Greedy?
you don't want to try butt stuff?
No, the
The person that you're
yes,
dating.
yeah, the person that I'm seeing.
Seeing. I apologize. Seeing.
Yeah, there's a person that I'm seeing, and they have a like just a no butt stuff thing, and it makes me sad, and I would like to maybe like grow and change, but I don't know where the line is as far as like growing and changing together versus no, this is a limit and you should be respecting my boundaries.
Here's my question. Have this person had a conversation with you as to why?
No, every single time it just well, I don't know. I haven't been like, all right, calm down, tell me why, which I probably should.
Yes, that's a good thing, because some people
But
have bad
when
experiences.
when I do bring it up, it just kind of turns into no, I don't want to, no.
And that's usually a thing, like they had some sort of traumatic deal with that.
Yeah, so I don't know, like, if I should or like can push phrasing
Push it.
all the way.
Wow, I'm sorry.
push it real good. If I should like help them to maybe like grow and
This is
overcome that whatever that aversion for whatever reason they might have it, or if it's just something that I should they don't even want to talk about it and I should just let them have those boundaries. And you, my friend,
As she points to Gigantor.
are in a similar boat.
Kinda. So
what's your boat?
So my boat is nothing up my ass.
So no banana boat.
So, but I'm completely fine. Wow. But like, I'm completely fine. Say, like, Anip and I, we do anal. I'm perfectly fine with doing anal
Giving.
on her. Yeah, giving it. But there is a missing link in the butt plug training that we must discover.
A missing link in the what training now?
So, like, like the butt plugs and all that stuff, how they come in different sizes.
Yes.
Mine is like, but right in between the two largest ones, right?
The Great American Challenge?
So someone, Sugar, who is off in the audience right now, suggested just put the big one in her, and then just like it'll work out.
That Sugar's like, yeah.
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 but
can't just immediately jump to the big one.
yeah. So I have a missing link that needs to be found first, but nothing in me. And there's like a couple of reasons for me. One is kind of like poop, or scat related. Another one is I'm hairy. I don't shave my ass or anything like that, so.
I'll put my tongue anywhere in there, baby. It's fine.
I don't know if you guys.
Wait, hold on. Anita, can you say it close to the mic, please?
I said that I'll put my mouth in there anyway. It's fine. I love you anyway.
Aw.
Yeah, see, so what we have, right, is me, who would like to put things up someone's butt, who is not really open to that, right?
Or
Not really
receive
open?
stuff up your butt.
Well, we're talking about the other part. And then there's you, who does not want things up your butt. And then there's you, who once did not want things up your butt.
Wait, what?
That's kind of what I got, right?
Say that again. Who wants
You
to
want to not want things up your butt?
That's a double negative.
Once,
Oh, wait, hold on.
who once
Here's the thing. Okay, let me
in the past.
let me make sure my my stance is clear. I was raised basically nothing in the butt. Since I've gotten older, I have tried butt stuff. It is not for me, but I have tried.
Giving and receiving?
Giving and receiving. Well, let me rephrase. Giving, I'm fine with. Receiving, I've tried. It does nothing for me.
Sure.
So minus the receiving, you're in Gigantor's boat.
Right, because like I said, I've tried receiving.
You're in Gigantor's banana boat.
Like, well, I have just like kind of like clear up something on my side. I have tried anal on myself before in the past. I just wasn't for it.
No, have you had someone try anal on you is the question.
No.
All right, because there's a difference between doing it on yourself and having someone do it to you.
Oh, I know. Like like masturbating doesn't feel as good as a hand job. So
There you go.
That depends on the hand job.
fair.
That's also
I just
true.
don't understand what could be so intimidating about these tiny little lady fingers. You know,
Well,
so small,
so
so tiny.
really, is it okay if we discuss his origin really quick?
Whose origin?
The person that is being talked about.
Okay.
They have a more conservative upbringing.
Oh, Greedy, this is your bag.
What, the more conservative upbringing?
Yes.
Well, I was raised in a very conservative household, like conservative to the point of going to church every Sunday and Wednesday and sometimes on Thursdays. Everyone votes Republican regardless of who that fucking clown is. You follow these sets of rules, and I'm here to tell you we can change for the better. I personally enjoy anal, giving and receiving.
Where are you from?
Here,
From California.
Bakersfield.
So you were at one point in your life, I'm assuming if you had a more conservative upbringing, you were of the opinion that, that butt stuff was not something that men did.
Oh yeah.
Right? So we kind of have everything here, right? We have, you don't want to do butt stuff.
On me.
Yeah, you tried it and you didn't like it.
Right.
You tried it and you did like it.
Yes.
What a complicated world of things going in men's butts.
Are you so happy you got 3 versions of men here
Yeah.
to talk to?
I do. So much wisdom.
Because I tried it and liked it so much that it became my go-to.
Oh.
There you go.
And for those who didn't catch the voice, that was Brat of Steel.
What did he say?
Hey, Brat of Steel, can you come over here and say that once more?
That's so far. I'm embroidering like a man. I said I tried it and liked it so much it became my go-to.
Okay. So we have if you have questions, you have all versions of the answer here for you now.
Yeah, I don't know. How does one approach, like, just operating under the assumption that it's not, because I'll talk, like, more, right, but just as a general thing, right, operating under the assumption that it's not, like, a trauma and is, a potential area of growth that they very well might enjoy and they just don't know, right?
Yeah.
Really, how do you go about introducing something intimidating to a partner like that? How do you go about telling a guy and putting things up his butt?
Hold on. I'll take this one first.
You heard it here, Gothamites. Captain Awesome will take this one first.
Tiny little lady fingers.
Okay. What I was going to say is, if this is something that has not been done before, if you've never done something, you may be completely intimidated by it. I don't know how it's going to feel. I don't know if I do this thing and I like it. What's that mean for me? Any number of problems, like mental issues that could come up with that. Not mental problems, just issues of, will I like it? If I do like it, why do I like it? Do I only like it with her? Why I like it with anybody? Does this make me a homosexual? Does this make me bi? Any number of things.
Like the last one that Captain just said, that's a big one.
What?
Like,
does it make me homosexual?
Especially if someone who's from a conservative upbringing.
Yes.
Okay, for all of our conservative upbringing listeners, no, it does not.
No, it does not.
I love when my mistress fucks me in the ass.
Prostate's
I
back there.
absolutely fucking love it. Prostate milking is a wonderful thing. I have no desire to have a guy in my ass.
Brad of Steel says he might.
So,
Your opinion is valid, Brad of Steel. Love it. Not for me.
for me, though, whatever advice I give you, my submissive anemic princess is going to use it against me. Because she wants to do anal on me so much.
She's listening so closely.
Yeah. So, whatever advice I give you, it's kind of be like I'm kind of shooting myself in the foot. But basically, don't try and make them feel pressured into doing it.
Yes.
You hear that? Okay. Boom. There's number one out the way. Don't make them feel pressure that they have to do it. It's not a requirement. It's just an option for them. Another thing is maybe watch. I don't know if you guys watch porn together or anything like that. Like watch some porn. Maybe someone's like putting like a bit of their finger in and like see how much he's enjoying it or something like that. Don't have it be like the porn stars. Have it be like someone within communities. Just an idea on that.
Let me ask this: the person that you are speaking of, are they on FetLife?
No, this is
Oh no! Are you dating Vanilla? I'm sorry. Are you seeing Vanilla?
Have you not been hearing our conversation?
Have you not been hearing about this? Okay, yeah, no. This is the first I've tried. Okay, I know that everybody tells me like, no, they're their own kind. Date within your own kind.
Date your own species.
Date your own species, right?
Okay, I can't. I understand why they say that because I have personally dated Vanilla.
Everybody says yes.
Yeah.
Everybody's been telling me that, and I believe them, and that's fine. It's just that
you like him.
Yeah, he's. He has these nice firefighter arms.
And he gets to throw her everywhere.
Okay, and I understand.
And
I get that.
And he's very open-minded about lots and lots of stuff. Just
not butt stuff.
Just not butt stuff.
You can say he's pretty closed like his ass. So.
Yeah.
He's a little bit tight ass.
A little bit of a tight ass.
A little bit of a tight ass.
Well, have you given your advice yet, Captain? I mean, was that it?
I didn't really have much else than that. It's just
okay.
He's gonna have issues that he thinks about with this.
And I don't know how to know if it's like besides just talking about it.
Yeah, using your words.
Well, once you've talked about it, what I would recommend. Do you give him blowjobs? Does he like a good blowjob?
Yes.
Okay, so as you're going down on him, you're slobbing that knob really good. Getting one hand in, got one hand on the balls. Just
I just didn't like that phrase.
Slobbing the knob.
Slobbing the knob.
It's a song even. Slob on the knob, like corn on the cob.
Yeah,
that's worse.
Welcome to our generation. As you're,
we weren't very
going,
PC back then.
What was PC back then?
There was no such thing.
There was no PC.
Mouth wide open, open like that was at the dentist.
Face down, ass up. That's the way we like to fuck.
Yeah, but have you heard deep throat?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Anyway, what I was saying is, as you're
chopsticks.
going down on him, you got one hand on the shaft, one hand on the balls. Just slip one finger in. Okay.
No.
I don't know.
It's either going to be a welcome surprise or it's going to make everything awkward.
Oh God.
So don't do that. As someone who is like,
hey, anemic.
She's somewhere. So my suggestion would be work the taint first.
Yes.
So
I said that last night.
Yeah. So from there, like you can massage the prostate. And be like, okay, so this is it. This is like having me like give you a hand job over like your boxers or your pants. Imagine if I'm able to like put like a bit of my finger in there and actually hit.
Just the pinky, man. Just the pinky.
Yeah, just the pinky.
Yeah,
like your pinky's much smaller than mine, but just something like that.
I mean, look, I have small, teeny tiny lady fingers.
Dainty.
Just one little finger up the butt. That's all I'm asking. And also the rest of my hand.
Wait, hold on. Whoa.
You don't have to jump straight to the rest of the hand. That may scare the poor kid.
He might have to go to the hospital. He might have some trauma afterwards.
Imagine what he would have to tell his brothers in the fire department.
It's like, oh,
yeah, I fell on my bike.
Oh.
The seat went up my ass. It wasn't a hand. I swear to God, it wasn't a hand.
It wasn't a hand, and if it was a lady hand.
Wow.
Now, honestly, it doesn't sound all that bad, but peer pressure and all that stuff when you're especially doing a job like firefighting, it kind of
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I don't want to like make him uncomfortable. I just think that he'd enjoy it, and I think all men would enjoy it because your prostate is there. Maybe not all men. Exhibit A, as I gesture to Captain Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's a lot of guys who are missing out who could be enjoying it because there's anal fear, and if I can get someone to get over their anal fear, then I will be a happy camper.
Well, there's claims of health benefits to it too. You know, getting your prostate milked is claimed to lower the risk of prostate cancer.
Huh.
So do it for health's sake.
Yeah, that's the argument we'll use.
Touch your butt for health's sake.
Touch your butt for health.
Yeah.
You could do it for science.
No, greedy.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think
Have
we milked that topic enough?
Yeah, I don't have any more questions about it. I think it's just a matter of talking to him and finding out where the comfort levels are, and hopefully I'll update people.
Oh,
on the
another
saga
piece of advice:
stuff.
do not march out your toys in front of him.
Oh no, she just happened to drop that. Oh, you know what you do, and this actually, this may work for you too. Hey, anemic, paying attention?
Yes.
You know the one with the little ball where it's the little one, and then the bigger one, then the bigger one, then the bigger one? You get that, and you start that in on them, and...
Oh, like a lawnmower?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't start out. Really go.
Okay.
Put this back in.
Just so it's said, that's called the pull start.
Oh, okay.
And that frequently results in prolapse. That is not a good thing.
Okay. I was not aware of that.
Don't do that.
I was not aware of that.
Yeah, I'm not going to do that.
I love you to death, brother. I question your
disclaimer,
choices.
do not try this at home.
Do not do the pull start, okay?
Unless you're into rosebuds, and then...
no rosebudding either.
No rose.
I'd never heard that term before, and I really wish I hadn't, because...
Something about
Welcome
blue
to the Gotham
waffles.
Press podcast.
If you guys have all filled out your card, please pass them in. While we're passing in the cards, I think it is a good time to thank our sponsors today. Don't you?
Which sponsors would those be, Greedy?
Well, I would say first sponsor we need to thank is actually in the audience today. Steel Brat Passies. Did I say that
Brat
right?
of Steel.
No, Steel
Oh,
Steel
yeah,
Brat
Steel Brat
Passies.
Passies, yes.
Yeah.
That's your
Fuck
company
couch.
name.
Steel Brat Passies is one of our sponsors. They're providing the passies for our Gotham Press giveaway that's happening.
Yes, which we have those.
That's happening. When is that happening?
That will be happening. Actually, do you want to do it the day before or the day after Thanksgiving?
I want to do it the day after Thanksgiving.
We will do it the last day.
Black Friday.
You're doing it on my
Yes.
birthday? Does that mean I automatically win?
That does not
You're a
mean
winner in my heart.
That does not mean you automatically win, Brad of Steel.
Yeah, we'll do it on Black Friday. So, good luck, all of you that have got into it. For everyone that hasn't got into it, tough shit.
But there's still time. As
Yeah.
of this recording,
As of this recording, there is still time.
which means you too can be a winner.
So, without further ado, we'll do the first set. Gigantor pulled blank out of his ass.
I thought that was going to be very fitting for our conversation we were going to have,
Wow.
and
So-
also the conversation his mistress had with me.
Oh, God.
And then hold on, and then the full star comment.
I am not going to tell our listeners that this answer came from the box because it did not. It's one of the replies that was written. So, Gigantor pulled Mickey Mouse fucking Tom Brady into the ass with his cartoon pineapple dick. out of his ass.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Was that yours, Greedy?
That's so.
That was me. That was me.
Oh my god! Say that again, but slower. God damn.
Give it to us, real.
So my card was
Give it to us really slow, Greedy.
Mickey Mouse fucking Tom Brady in the ass with his cartoon pineapple dick.
So
And then you got an applause. You got to clap.
Wow.
Thank you.
Wow.
So in this scenario, I have Mickey Mouse and Tom Brady up my ass.
You have Mickey
Yes.
Mouse and Tom
So
Brady
I-
up
so
your
I have-
ass
I have
with
a-
a pineapple.
I have a man and a mouse up my ass.
A man being fucked by a mouse
Of
up
mice
your
and
ass.
men.
With a pineapple dick.
Oh, of mice and men.
I wanted to surpass Richard Gere.
Oh, wow.
Richard Gere got nothing on the Gotham Press.
Go for it, Greedy.
I kind of hate you right now. Our next sponsor is J&W Paddles. J&W Paddles makes fantastic wooden paddles available at jwpaddles.com.
Which just last night we received.
JWPaddles.com.
Okay, I
Oh
like
my
it.
God. All right, we're going to have you in for recording for that too. Because
We need-
this is like gold.
Yes. We love you, listeners. She has talent.
So continue with the J&W, and I'll tell you something after.
So yeah, J&W Paddles, they do phenomenal work. Check out their website. They're great prices especially for the work they do. They can custom burn in emblems or designs that you want on your paddle. They can make them out of multiple kinds of exotic hardwoods. So check them out, jwpaddles.com.
And last night we received the paddle for our giveaway, which is a Gotham Press branded paddle.
Ooh.
It looks freaking sexy.
It really does look really cool.
And by the time this goes up, we will have pictures up to show it off.
So our next set is Greedy is busy blank instead of podcasting. Fuck you,
doesn't
Captain
really
Awesome. So Greedy is busy Greedy is busy with just one tiny little finger up the butt instead of podcasting.
That's very fitting.
Bravo! Thank you for your card.
I think I just got the
something to do with
title
an
for this
ass.
Well, because we
episode.
talked a lot about butt stuff.
Little finger up the butt.
Actually, that may be even better now.
Oh, so Greedy, what I was going to tell you is before you were like getting everything all set up, we had some of the headsets up. Maybe we were recording, so if you are on Patreon, you can hear this awesome stuff.
Yep.
But she was singing into the mic, and it sounded
Was
fantastic.
that recording?
I don't
Yes,
know.
it was.
Ew.
That it was awesome. Like she was singing Phantom of the Opera. Like you came in and joined in. It
Oh
was just-
no! Actually, that was just before I hit the record. That was just before.
Look at
'Cause I hit it.
suckers.
I was like, dude, and then you stopped. It's like, ah. It was sad. Damn you.
And do we have another sponsor?
Well, of course we do, Greedy.
Who is it?
You should definitely know about this.
Who is it?
I mean, what's the metal that you're always rubbing on?
Come on, say it.
No, I'm not gonna come on you, Greedy.
Wow. Piercings by B. One of our former podcast guests, B Stings.
She was on the season 4 finale episode.
She provides all of the Pierce Greedy commitments that we make, and
How many of those commitments have we gotten so far, Greedy?
just 2.
Just 2?
Yeah, just the nipples so far.
Well,
Just
we
the-
also have 2 more in the audience at the moment.
Pierce Greedy commitments?
Well, not Pierce Greedy, but we have 2 other piercings. From
Okay, so Pierce Greedy
Pierce Agree?
Pierce Greedy is one of our patron levels. Okay? For this level, you can pay for Greedy to
Pierce
get
you?
pierced, and I will get pierced and get it recorded, and you will get a recording of that piercing, and we'll make it a patron exclusive.
Ooh.
Imagine
Yes.
him with a septum piercing, guys. How would that look?
Real quick, Greedy. I know we talked
Or,
about it a little bit on the
an Adam's-
last.
What's it called? What's it called? An Adam's crown or something?
A Prince Albert?
Prince Albert.
That's the one.
No. No.
I don't-
Greedy has the right to choose where those piercings happen.
I'm just
My
saying
penis is
the
off
option
limits.
is there.
I was gonna
No,
say,
it is
I was
not.
going to say a Jacob's ladder.
Oh, hell no.
You know, I
know
debated
what
that.
that
actually.
What's that one?
A Jacob's ladder.
I don't know. What that one is.
That's when you have them like rungs on the ladder up the length of the penis.
Yeah, right behind the urethra.
Oh.
Yeah, no.
When I was in high school, I wanted to get
A Jacob's ladder.
no. I wanted
Prince Albert?
kind of, but not on the penis. I wanted to get the 3 barbells right here on the bridge of the nose.
Oh,
You know,
Okay.
going across.
I know what you're talking about.
You ever see the movie Waterworld? It's
No.
Kevin Costner.
No,
I need you to learn
No, no,
something
no, no,
about
no.
me. I've never
You're-
seen any movies ever.
it's
Who
okay
was it?
that you have never seen Waterworld. Most
Yeah,
people that
it's,
did
it's really
see
a
didn't
bad
want to.
movie.
I kind of liked it. I was young, though, when I first
Yeah.
saw it. He
That
has
was
gills
fun.
behind his ears?
Ray Liotta, that's who it was. Yeah, he's got
This
gills
whole
beyond ears.
episode
He's a
could have just
mutant.
been an
and-
hour of, have you seen this movie? No. Have you seen this movie? No.
Another option for the title for this episode.
Have you seen this movie?
No.
Or Generation Gap?
I kind of like the
gap.
lady finger up the
The
butt.
Gap.
Yeah, I really like
Lady finger up the butt.
Teeny tiny.
Oh wow, that is all of our sponsors. Yeah,
That is all of our sponsors.
thank you to all 3 of our sponsors. We fucking love you guys more than you know. Thank you, Brat.
No. Brad Steele. You have to do it in the Maui type of you're welcome.
You're welcome.
What can I say anyway? You're
welcome.
Holy shit, where did that come from?
My chest.
Is it chest?
You need to belt that out
My
more.
lungs.
All right. Hey, Greedy,
Yeah.
I had
Yeah.
one more thing that I want to bring up on the podcast.
What's that?
So, listeners, those of you in the Bakersfield area that are kinky, that may not quite be able to be with family this year, or maybe able to be around family and want to get the fuck away as quickly as you can.
Yes.
I am throwing an event on Thanksgiving called Kinksgiving for not your blood family, but for your chosen family. So those in the Bakersfield area that know me, that are in the excuse me, that are in the local community, we're throwing up pretty much a potluck Thanksgiving. Greedy is going to be cooking up a turkey. Oh, you're cooking up 2 turkeys for here?
2 turkeys.
Oh, I thought it was only just one.
No, I figure there's
Oh,
going to
did
be
you say-
people
what-
showing up.
Hold
so-
on, what'd you say?
I'm definitely coming over here.
Okay, then.
Oh, these are going to be smoked turkeys.
Yes.
Yeah, I did them last year.
Yes.
And Captain Awesome was like fucking jizzing in his pants. It was great.
I don't remember
Jizzed
that,
in
but
Question. This is going to sound like a weird question.
No, I do not
Have you
jizz on the
guys-
turkeys.
No. Have you guys ever basted a turkey with applesauce?
Yes,
Yeah, it's the. What was your thoughts on
pretty
it?
good. I mean,
I
it's.
loved it.
I prefer pork basted in applesauce.
Yeah, I can see why.
Yeah.
It makes it even sweeter.
Yeah, unfortunately, I.
And then
my
the
family can't
skin
have pork.
gets all crackly.
Greedy, quit rubbing your nipples.
I will always rub my nipples.
Don't make eye contact with me while you do it.
Yes.
You are Lala in this instance.
This is true.
This is what
You
she
are Lala.
gets.
This is what she gets.
Except she has defense with the crop.
Yes.
Did you just wink at him?
I think she did.
Yeah.
I think she likes it.
What can I say except you're welcome? You're welcome.
Welcome.
Whale.
Come. Anyway, back to Kinksgiving. We really want as many people, not even as many people, if you feel like you just don't feel comfortable where you are and you're in the area, please come on out. We want to have you.
Yeah. That's fair.
Come on down.
Come on down.
Come on
Also,
down, be happy.
if you have something that you can bring for the potluck, because this is a potluck, by all means, bring it.
It's not mandatory, but it is highly encouraged because the 2 turkeys,
Are going to be taken up
they'll
very
disappear. Yeah.
quickly. And then people are going to get here and be like, I'm still hungry.
Well, I'm planning on doing one of them in the morning before I head out to my mistress's place. Then I'll do the other one as soon as I get back. So there's going to be hot meat. There will be hot, smoky
juicy
meat.
Yeah.
Juicy meat.
Yeah.
Twice.
And I'll be providing the beverages.
Hot, juicy meat.
Well, I'll be providing beverages. Another person that's coming is going to be providing
Just
a bit of wine.
It just occurred to me people are going to come for Greedy's hot, juicy meat.
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
I love me.
Somebody has to.
And that's why he has a mystery.
Yeah, there you go.
Captain, I got you something.
Oh, what is it?
Came from
Flips
Walmart.
him
It's real
off,
nice.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I knew where that was going.
Wait, did you get it
Up
on
Greedy's
sale like
ass.
I did?
Oh, wow.
Oh, we got 2.
Ah, that hurt. That hurt.
Oh, and neutral.
And a
I
2
just
for
wanted
2
to
for 1
I
special.
wanted to participate. I don't have any negative feelings toward any of you.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't have any negative
Child.
feelings.
Why did at 2 for
Some Brad did something. That
I'm
I
so
Brad
proud.
did something, Brady. Yeah.
knew.
Like,
In the gun section.
you know what?
All
Fuck all of you.
All that's missing is bun and
Up the ass with a cute little lady finger.
Anyway. Hey, macro manager Lala.
Yes.
Final thoughts?
This has been the Gotham Press podcast. Yay!
I like it. I like it. You know what? We may.
We need to work on that. Polish it up. Put in like a keyboard and then bells at the end. You know, the chimes.
Yes.
Did you?
We may make you the outro person.
Yes.
Gigantor. Final thoughts.
For some reason, I thought of like the stupid commercial. It's like, come get your fried chicken foot massage.
Fried chicken and foot massage. Fried chicken and foot massage.
This is a weird commercial.
Is this an actual thing?
Yeah,
That
this
was
is
an actual thing.
But my final thoughts
Jeez.
are: please respect people's
Butts.
boundaries.
Yep.
But please, but don't just kind of like force anything on them. Like just kind of like educate them, let it come naturally.
Yeah.
Like they will in the end.
But
I get
don't
it.
force anything on them. Let it come naturally.
I was thinking, I was like, I'm not going to say it.
The 12-year-old in me is acting up.
Whoa, whoa.
Hey.
Greedy.
Hey.
Why do you have a 12-year-old in you?
Hey.
Ah, there we go.
It's a middle space.
What can I say except you're welcome?
Oh. Greedy,
Yeah.
what you got for me, man?
Wow. That is such a loaded question.
What thoughts do you have, Greedy? Like final ones. What are your
What can I
final
say
thoughts?
except you're welcome?
That's your final thought?
Yeah, just ease into things, people. I mean, if it takes one lady finger at a time, ease into it.
One lady finger at a time until it becomes that big fist?
Yeah.
It starts with just a pinky, then the next thing you know, you got your dick stuck in the ceiling fan.
Wait, what?
Captain Awesome, final thoughts?
Wait, we missed
No,
some
no, no.
steps
Final
there.
thoughts. Final thoughts.
Listeners, thanks for coming back out. Thanks for enduring this violation of... I wasn't going to say consent. I was going to say your butts.
No consent has been violated so far, right? They chose to listen to this.
They chose
Shows what they were listening to.
They chose that
got
la-
themselves into it.
There's a warning at the start. Yeah.
They chose that lady finger off the butt.
Hopefully.
If they're driving, in my opinion, let them crash.
Wow.
Oh, goodness.
He's violent, right?
We love you, listeners. Please don't crash.
Please don't crash, listeners. We want you to come back for more. Mm-hmm. Anyway, listeners.
They keep coming and coming and coming.
Hopefully. Thank you for...
They go to the doctor and they're crying. And they don't
Crying and
5 hours! What's funny is, with Bunner, I was just watching an episode of Sex Sent Me to the ER about a woman who could not stop coming.
Wow.
She kept
What
coming.
a fortunate problem to have.
No, it's actually very
I
painful.
imagine it's incredibly painful, yeah.
Yeah,
Because I know what stimulation is like after having an orgasm, and it's too much.
Yeah, she apparently was coming for, I want to say, like 5 hours, and then found out all she had to do was take an antihistamine, I believe, to stop it.
Wow.
Yeah, which she did, but it took a while to kick in. So, listeners, that's been your medical knowledge for this episode.
After
can't
you
stop
have
coming.
sex, take some Benadryl.
No, if you keep coming, take some Benadryl.
Well, either way, it'll help
They
knock
start
you
coming
out.
and they don't stop coming and they don't stop coming and they don't stop coming.
Anyway, listeners.
So, final thoughts?
Yeah, listeners, thanks for coming out. Hope you enjoyed this episode. We will soon, hopefully, have a new intro and outro. Enjoy your Thanksgiving, whether that be with family you were born into or family you choose. This is Gotham Press. We are out.
I feel like we talked about coming way too much. Just like being all
No, I feel like we
12,
talked about it the
13-year-olds.
right amount.
But
Also
like-
butt stuff,
yeah.
the right amount.
Yeah, but we're all being like 13-year-olds, like,
I really should have had these cards the other way.
But
Gigantor pulled just one tiny little lady finger up the butt out of his ass.
yeah, that would have been better.
That would have worked.
yeah, that would have worked. Because I'm like, what the
Had
fuck
I
are you
had I
doing?
read them and planned it, it would have been perfect. You know, I still don't think Tom Brady getting fucked by Mickey Mouse with a cartoon pineapple dick would have come out of my ass either.
I would like to see Tom Brady fucked in the ass with a pineapple.
What's the
Because-
rule? Rule 34 is it? Yeah.
It exists on the internet.
There's a porn.
there's
of
a
it.
porn of it.
Not for like any sexual gratification, just because fuck Tom Brady.
I personally I don't endorse any football team except for the one playing against the Titans.
Don't you have against the Titans?
Ex-wife's team. May they burn.
Okay, fair enough.
Oh. So, in the words of micromanager Lala,
Fuck. Oh no. God.
Ah.
Bye.
Oh my gosh, it is a mini her.
It was even a mini buy.
Yeah.
We definitely have to make sure she listens to this episode.
I hope she does. Lala, we love you. We miss you.
Okay, I'm bored.
Oh, God.
Can we move on? I'm bored.
That's dumb.
Drink.
I don't understand what we're talking about, and I don't think the listeners will either. So we should move on.